Hey, welcome to tonight's stream. We are going to be on our own tonight. We have Christina, who is moving a bunch of furniture today and is feeling a little under the weather because of it. So she's going to take a little bit easy, maybe lay down a little bit and just relax a little bit. And hopefully things will be better. So that leaves us with possibilities. Let's see what we can go with here. I really do like, there's one character I have in here. Fumio was great and I enjoyed it. I've got a couple in their 30s, which would be interesting, I think. A brute there. I have a mastermind. I have trash pile. Oh, I'm kind of liking trash pile. I like his look. I have rad radio. And interestingly, although it says I'm currently streaming, it doesn't show that I'm streaming. Why is that? Well, let me see what I got here. I'm also waiting for my coffee to finish, so bear with me. Go into my channel. No, okay. All good. All right, I'm gonna run and grab my coffee. Oh, I got a hazmat here too. Radiation blaster. Good times. I got chunk speed. I don't know. So many good options. So many crickets outside. I think I've discovered I don't care for the power sets of empathy and pain domination. Just seems like it's way too whack-a-mole. I do actually enjoy the nature portion of healing though, which is curious for me. A Dark Blast Sentinel? Why not? I have Crippling Regret. Crippling Regret. Atomic Flanders. Very tempting. Obviously, I've got a lot of different variations on a theme here. Well, you know what? Let's take Pateau out and see what we got here. We had three new subs last night, or three new followers, I should say. Always pleased to have people come in and check us out. In this case, check me out because I am solo tonight. All right, what do I have? Long range teleporter. I don't have Atlas Spark, but I got Pocket D. I don't think I've really played a Sentinel up very high, if memory serves. Enjoying this kind of vibe here, though. $23. All right. Well, a little herky jerky tonight. Nothing to sell. Oh, I got a force feedback there. Maybe a little bit of money. Got 2 million. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm guessing I have nothing at all socketed, which is kind of par for my course on a lot of these builds. And I know yeah, look at that. Oof. The minimum I can usually do is to at least put something into accuracies. Find 5,000. 23. 25 isn't too bad. I could get 25s. Nothing in salvage. All right, well, let's do this. I'm going to run and grab my coffee. And Nocturne. Well, you know what? Can't do it without my coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, I totally lost how to work the headset here. All right, so we are back in. Let me just pick a mission, I guess. What were we doing before? Mission. We were doing a level 6 before. All right, so let's call and complete that mission. All right. And let's find a contact. ITF formation, tanker damage, secondary cold would be nice. Level 50. Wow. Okay. Find a contact. We are level something earlier. That's Steel Canyon. 23. Seems a little low for Steel Canyon, doesn't it? Steel Canyon. I guess not. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at Graham Easton over in Steel Canyon. And we are here. All right, speak with Detective Rogers. I have not played this character. Oh, I'm stuck on a tree crotch in a very long time. So I apologize for the brutality you're about to witness. I don't know, Steel Canyon. I can go up and make some accuracies at level 25. At least then I can hit. I should probably do that. Yeah, let me go do that. Alright, so we are, where are we? Let's go north. Wait, no. South Steel Canyon is where the thing is. University. That's the word I couldn't think of. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5. Probably 6, 7 accuracies. I'm guessing. I don't really care that much about damage yet. But missing a lot just really is frustrating. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Do I do anything with this? Mungo will not know. Regen. Stamina. Okay, so we'll do 7 accuracies and 3 endurance modifications at 25. I've been selling something for, oh, not that long. I started by doing it when I logged in. So we need a spell scroll. I need 3 of those. Oh, prices are up. I need spiritual, spear, essence, sure. And I need simple chemical. 2 of those. Get. And great. And now accuracies. 3 at 20, or we got 7 at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charm. Pardon me. 7 of those. Why is it 17 or 2,000? You know, we're just going to go 300. All right. Foresight. All right. Get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've gone this far. Do we go the rest of the way? Don't know. All right, here's our accuracy. Double accuracy. I have the money. I might as well do it, right? I mean, And I got haste in there. Meh. See, I've done it now. I've dove in. All right, so we'll do these. Oh, those are cheap. I'll go 150 though. And we need 3 of those. And we need computer virus. Those. 2, 3. So we have a little bit of something going on here. I suppose we can actually at least contribute for the next how many levels we have. Alright, so Dark Embrace is resist, heal, resist, resist. Alright, so we got 1, 2, we need 7 resists. Muzzle do it. Muzzle do it. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Runebound armor. We need. That's really. Why is that so expensive? I'm just gonna buy it at 150. Probably not. I'm gonna buy it at 300. Apparently not. Oh, runebound armor is oh, I need more than that anyhow. Pardon me. All right, so we will do 1,000, and we'll buy 14 of those, and then simple chemical, 7 of those. Get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is not enough to keep us alive, but you know, it's a start. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 10 damage. Okay. You know, just started out with me just getting aim, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Inanimate. Carbon rod. We'll go 5 and 5. And then brass. We need 10 of those. Oh, wait. We need a lot more than 5 and 5 of those. Oh, that's right. That's right. We're fine. We have 2. We need 1. We need 8. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, there are so many for sale. There we go. Get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you know, we were sitting pretty good for money. This should run us out. But on the other hand, we should not have any major drain until we start upgrading into sets. Is the theory that I'm working with. Alright, so we need... I should probably have done recharging that too. Alright, so we need 4 heals and 2 endurance reductions. 2 of these. Which are on the cheap. And 2 of these. Which are on the cheap as well. We need 4 heals. Which means spiritual essence. 4 of these. And we need human blood samples. We need 8 of these altogether. Almost there. Couple more. You can do it. All right, well, while it's thinking about that, we'll add these. So there's our Cloak of Darkness. Here's our Sprint. Why did that not go through? I'm making more than a fair offer. There it goes. All right. Great. So here's our heal. Here is our health. I think I want to have 1 flight, 1 run speed, and 1 jump. Since I'm probably not going to be hovering anywhere. And flight is just getting from A to B. Spell scroll. 1. I'm going to get better at typing this before too long. Spiritual essence. 1 of those. Gonna be broke by the time this is done. And that's okay. Jump. By luck charm. And simple chemical. Get, create. So I have flight, jump, I need run. One of those. One of those. Get. Create. I need to have 1 more recharge for my build-up. And computer virus. All right, so here's our aim. Put that there. We have our flight speed for Mystic Flight. We have jump for that, and this will be for running around on the ground. The rest of it, I think we're all right with. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's check out our mission. Mission team level 44. I just lied about who I am. I got there by false means. I totally lied. Oh my god. I feel bad about it, and yet not really bad about it. Alright. Feeling a little bad about it, though. Not bad enough to not lie about it. Put me on the train. Alright, well, if the lovely, the beautiful, the very pregnant Christina is watching, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. And I love your boobs. So, there's that. All right. Well, let's see if we can get our ass kicked. I feel a little bit better in that I even though I sold myself incorrectly, you know, at least I upgraded first. Okay, so alright, well, this is just in. I think I have to worry about knockback. So murky cloud. Do I actually have? Oh, it's automatic. Gotcha. All right, so this must have knockback. Oh, dang it! All right, so we'll pull this out of the way here. I can't just be knocking stuff down. All right. I don't know how I managed to forget about the whole knockback thing. I mean, it's great. It's great if you're actually, you know, soloing, and you know, don't have to actually keep them or want them away from you. But I mean, I've played the brute tanker, scrapper, whatever on groups, and chasing stuff down as they get knocked back over and over again. It's just a colossal pain in the butt. I'm gonna do it. I did it. Oh. Come here. Come here, buddy. No, come here. That's right. That's right. Oh, I love having a freaking black hole right next to me. No, 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 come here, come here. There we go. Have a new best friend. I have a really serious issue with endurance. Like my socketing's gonna have to be to socket some of my armors with endurance reduction. Okay, well it's a good look. I'm enjoying the appearance if nothing else. I guess the damage isn't too bad. I really don't have a lot of experience with Sentinels. I mean the idea, right, that's a dead end. The idea of kind of being a tank mage is one that's been around for a long time, but obviously there's a downside. Alright, we'll go for you. Hello. Welcome to my black hole friend. Now. I'm just a boss, it looks like. Well, we'll try to minimize our holes and we'll go with our attacks more. Where did we come in? Oh, I see. So we have to go back over here. Very slowly. Because I can't sprint. And it's a cool look. I have a bit of an issue regarding my attack sequence. What are you guys doing over here? No, 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 no. No. I mean, yep. Crushed. Who is this? I'm sorry, who is this? Yeah, I could probably pop in Discord. Hold on a second. I'm currently dead. I'm playing the dead card. Alright. Discord. I go to the hospital. All right. Let's do this again. Do I train? Do I not train? Don't know. I think I do not train. I like to think that if I was 20 levels higher, I would have died there exactly the same as I just did. And Christina, if you are listening, you use the same password for everything. So, I'm kidding. She's very diligent about passwords. And I just logged into Discord. Alright, so we're going to get rid of stealth because, you know what? We're going to hang on to stealth for right now. Can I get there from here? I can. Do I try? I'm going to try. Oh, look at that. Freaking sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Snicker, snicker. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Dang it. Come back here. Come on. Come on. Nope. Here it is. Here it is. Big one. Bam. Bam. See that 6 I hit him for? And the range on this is really short. I do really love playing the gravity controllers. There's a serious issue with damage up until you get, into the 50s, but I suppose that's a matter of money. How much you're willing to spend and how much you have available. Well, it's 2 levels so far. I don't know what level that makes me. 25, maybe? Oh man, I'm freaking styling here. All right. Yeah, see, that was probably stupid. Mask it here. I'm gonna stand inside of the black hole. Come on, buddy. I'm trying to think, is it Dominators that have attacks and the control set? Pretty sure it is. I don't have much for Dominators either. What would you use for like a... If you'd use gravity for the... Wait, Dominators are primarily control, right? If you use that for control, what would you pick for damage portion? Like thematically. Lots of stuff blowing up. Can't hit Sentinel. There we go. Dominator on what? Storm? No, Storm is not. Storm is a healing. Never mind. Victor says what? All right. I have no idea what that vulnerability thing means. So I think if I would take one as a Dominator, it had to be something kind of graphically cool looking. Like really less about the numbers, more about the appearance, because, you know, it's not how good you are, it's how good you look. Obviously. Nothing over there. Stuff there. How? You know, and the problem I have now is that now I want to play an alt again because I don't have enough alts. I'm not going to attack right now, buddy. I'm not going to do it. There we go. Push you guys back over there. It's a bit of a dust up here. Chaos. Yes. All right. The damage isn't bad. I can't see where that guy is. I lost him. I have no idea what my plan was for this guy, by the way. It's more of a concept. Again, more important that you look good that rather than, you know, have a plan. Dead end and dead end. Alright, so we were back over here. You're plunged. Oh, I totally missed me. I'm gonna go back, stand over here. Next to my friend. Alright, every head just turned. Ooh, I got one in the face. Just gonna do this. There we go. Into this. One to the face. And what was my costume, you know?
Hello, darling.
Hello. How are you feeling? Other than
Fine.
a little weird.
I feel like I'm normally out of breath, mostly, but it's fine. I got all the heavy stuff is moved while I had help. I tried to condense all of that into 1 hour. But after that, it's been a bajillion trips up and down the stairs with small items.
The deaths were in the Brazilians. Oh my. Well, I'll probably die here. That's got knocked off. I've brought in
I don't know if I
a...
can play the stream and then mute it. Let me see.
Oh, are you getting a delay, I suppose?
I have to figure out how to go into the settings and remute it. Hold on. I think I can make it work.
Oh. That's right. Gonna hit you. Gonna hit you. Oh, can hit me first. Ah ha ha. Winner. Alright. I hear something. Okay. Bounced out. I thought for sure. I don't actually see what's hitting me. Oh, I'm taunted. I see.
I think I've solved it. I just need to log out of the app and then log back on online, and then I can mute you online, and then I can watch and then still talk and just not have the audio, so it'll pretty much be exactly like it is when I'm actually playing.
Okay. Although you also have a fire stick. You're in the bedroom, right? Yeah, some issues with stamina. A little bit of an issue with stamina here.
No, I Because the condition for Olivia taking the smallest room was that she got the TV.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's part of the move. So are you back
Yeah.
upstairs?
I'm back. I got the biggest room upstairs, so I got William's room.
Oh, I see.
So, which is like 4 times the size of the room I was in. And he took Olivia's room, which used to be my room.
He's got your shade now?
What?
He's got your shade of paint?
Yes. Yeah. Olivia required painting. So she has an accent wall of sage green.
Sage.
Sage. Not just green. I can't say green. It's not green.
It's sage.
Sage green.
I always found it amusing. The my face. The the woman I dated that had the 3 kids. The 2 girls were the youngest, and it was Sage and Allie. And Sage had a lisp, so she couldn't say S's, and Allie couldn't say her L's. So she ironically named them 2 names they couldn't call themselves.
Yeah.
It was Ari for Allie and Sage. I'm sure they grew past it.
Yeah. Yeah. William used to call Liv Livia because he couldn't do the and even now if he does it, as you've heard, he sounds very New England.
Oh god, yeah. He's got the steepest accent of all you guys.
Yeah. So it's the only people. Liv hates being called Livia, but the only 2 people who say it are William and my mom, which I find ironic because I hate being called Chrissy, and yet again, the only people who say it. But I'm sure it'll work out eventually. He will now say Olivia. Olivia! He'll yell it to her. But if he's going quick, he'll still just skip the beginning of it. I have to say, he was the most helpful little man today, all day long. Helped me move furniture up and down the stairs. Just, he's a terrible, terrible, terrible painter and got kicked off the job very early, but he wanted to help and he wanted to try. And it was good. So I'm looking around in here, and you know how there's like a bajillion colors on these walls.
Yeah.
Because this was the room that I had painted it into a sunset. But it's a night sky on one side and the sunset on the other. And I was trying to decide if this is way too busy for you and I should blank it into something neutral.
Oh, goodness.
I think it's pretty. But I'm flexible.
I won't be too worried about it.
Okay, so I'm really just laying here looking at the stack of science projects that Williams says he's going to migrate to the other side tomorrow, and realizing, holy crap, this kid's got books. And you know what he said to me the other day? He said, Mama, I know you got me the Kindle. And this made me laugh so hard, because remember how you were complaining to me about how I would bring like 20 pounds of books on a plane? And I could just get a Kindle. And it would weigh nothing, and I could have all the books I wanted on it. William says, Mama, I know you got me, the Kindle for all of the rest of this book collection, but I'd really like to get the print version. And I'm like, you want it in print? He goes, yeah, I just, I really like the smell of paper.
Yeah.
And he says, that's weird, isn't it? And I like had this like moment because like that's part of it for me too, is like
It's
the
actually
smell
very,
of
very
paper.
common.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
It's very common.
And it's oh, to me like it's part of the reading experience is like the sound of the pages churning and the smell of the paper
The
and
texture, all of it.
yeah.
The weight.
Yeah.
It's all part of the
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's not at all weird. In fact, that's very common.
And this is why there's probably 1,000 books in this.
I'm in a pickup group. I don't know if you're still on the stream or not.
I'm watching. Lots of colors. Greens and purple.
Yeah.
Is this a new character I haven't seen before?
I mean, new personal info created in June. So,
Wow.
not new, but not like around forever. One thing I've discovered is I find a costume that I like, and then I'll apply it to different
Build a
power
character
sets until
around it.
I find the one that it fits the best with. Then I'll delete the other ones. I also have the same character model for a staff tanker with what looks like an ancient priest staff that he whips around, and then super reflexes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty
Do the
interesting.
super reflexes make him like extra fast?
He attacks faster. Things tend to miss him more. The attack I like the most is like there's an area effect attack I have that looks like it's lobbing a fireball at them, and then it wraps them up in bandages, which I think is cool for a mummy.
Yeah.
So I'm yeah, I think he's a little too thick though. I should make him skinnier. Can't leave well enough alone. Yeah, he should be
It's
skinnier.
a continual process of refinement. Right?
Yeah, and eventually you have all these character slots, and I'll end up with like one of them that I play all the time. So I'm like, I tweaked the other one, but I don't want to lose this one. I gotta confess, I said to the stream, I lied to get into this group. I did.
Wait, how'd you lie?
I told them I was 43.
What are you?
23. But nobody checks. Feel a little bit bad about it. Not bad enough to tell them the truth, but kind of bad. I would say if I felt like I wasn't able to contribute, I wouldn't have done it. So, look, I'm actually doing something here. I can't believe you apologized for buying me a gigantic thing of cookie dough. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It was accidental
Like, yeah.
because you either get like the jumbo family-sized one, or you get the one that's like an 8-ounce tube. And I'm pretty sure you got like 24 ounces of cookie dough there.
Yeah, lots of salads. I think I could have actually been like not necessarily a vegetarian, but I'm pretty sure I could survive on just veggies
Yeah.
with a little bit of highlights.
If I put if I order you salads, you eat them in a timely manner because you don't like them to go bad. So,
Oh, so what you're saying is there's a bit of psychology involved in all of this stuff. You're
and
trying
there's
to
no
play with my
guilt.
tendencies.
um, there's no guilt on my part for having you eat a salad. There is guilt on my part for sending you 24 ounces of cookie dough. But
Except that you know that I'm not going to sit and eat it all in one spot because I can't handle them in sweets.
no. Although last time I feel like you baked the whole chub all at once and then ate them over the course of like 2 days.
No, it was probably over a week or
Yeah.
so. I basically I made them all, I cooled them off, and then I put them in one of the big square container.
Oh yeah, the Tupperwares. Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually had lined them up with paper towels in between each layer.
Oh, to maintain the
Otherwise,
moisture
they
content.
tend to stick
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably could have used wax paper instead, but I forgot that I had it.
Yeah. I did. I think I did get you bacon.
Oh yeah, you did absolutely,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is the most perfect food. It's the other white meat. Oh. Oh. Okay.
You're pretty solid if I send you pork, whether it's pork chops or pork loin or bacon.
Well,
You're
I'm a bit of a meatitarian. Um, you know, I don't think I have a meat that I dislike. I even like liver.
I made a face when you said that. Although, I don't mind liver in recipes, like when it's like cooked well. But my great
Nope.
grandma,
Liver and onions.
it was liver and onions, or she would make gizzards,
I'm not a big fan of gizzards.
and
Even though there's not that much of a difference texture-wise, I don't really care for it.
I just hated, the thing that got me, which is horrible, horrible, horrible. The thing that got me to feel like liver was palatable was foie gras.
Really? That's the worst possible form of liver.
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it terrible? But it was delicious. And I was on like a boat in France and they served it to me on these like little mini toasted baguettes. And I was like, this is amazing. What is it? And they told me, and all I could think of was like they stuffed some poor goose
Yep.
for frickin' weeks just to feed me this little smear of pate on a cracker. But it was good.
Yeah, and veal is also really good too.
Yeah, I can do veal more than I can do venison. Venison has a gamey flavor that just bothers me.
You have to prep it right.
Mm.
It actually involves soaking the venison in buttermilk, and it takes out the
Oh,
gamey flavor. So basically,
oh,
you soak it
interesting.
overnight in venison, and it loses that thing you're talking about. I know exactly what
Uh,
you're mentioning,
yeah,
and yeah, that's actually what
yeah,
happens.
yeah. My friend Dale, when we all of us worked at the pet store together, um, the one that they were joking about, the Marine who wears shorts every single day, no matter what the weather is.
Hmm.
Um, he was an avid hunter, and every year at the end of hunting season, he would do a venison spaghetti bake for everyone, where he would make like a venison meat sauce and come in with like two big pans of venison spaghetti, and I could never eat it. Two,
Yeah.
3 bites in, and I was just like, nope, it's a nope
So,
for me.
some people don't mind it, and some people taste it a lot. It has something to do. I think it has something to do with certain receptors, how people taste certain things. Some people
Mm,
don't even notice the gaminess at all. It's just
yeah,
something unique to how you're wired.
kind of
But
like the cilantro thing.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
And all right, I'm going up. But yeah, it's all prep. It's all It's all based on getting, well, chemistry, basically. And a buttermilk soap gets rid of all of
Nice.
it.
I mean, I don't, and it's funny because I don't mind it in things like duck. Like duck doesn't bother me at all, and duck is also, has kind of a bit of a gamey flavor to it.
Yeah, but duck is really high in fat. So what you're tasting a lot of in that case is also the fat, where deer meat is really super lean.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're getting
It's
less.
the same with moose. Yeah.
You're getting less of that yummy fat flavor and more of the gamey meat flavor. But it's actually, surprisingly, it also goes away if you do like oh, ambush. If you do it in a jerky, it loses the gamey flavor. I would think that they may have figured out the fact that I've leveled 4 times in this mission so far. Maybe I wasn't telling the truth, but the reality of it is, I don't think anybody ever pays that much attention to what's going on.
I think as long as you're contributing, they're probably like, well, he's working hard.
I'm not dying. I haven't died once yet. That's just a total jinx move right there, wasn't it? I haven't died yet, so...
We said, remember yesterday? Oh, we're doing such a great job playing, and then we immediately got schmucked for like the next 3 missions.
Oh, it was just the wrong combination of stuff. What's going on? They teleported me right to where I was. Okay. I don't understand that at all. Oh, it was assemble the team. I get it.
And they're probably picking up other stragglers.
Yeah. So I'm part of the reason I haven't died yet. I don't know if you see it. There's somebody here is a gravity control or gravity dominator, and they've got this little black hole that's floating around as a pet. And the black hole's got a repel thing for it. So what happens is whenever I get aggro, I go stand with my head inside the black hole. and it throws them away from me.
That's awesome.
Or it controls them. I'm like, ooh. Total gameplay move here to hide inside somebody else's black hole, which I suppose really, when I put it that way, doesn't sound the greatest, does it? Got my head stuck up somebody's black hole.
Whatever's working.
Yeah. Kick. There we go. Yeah, this is another one of those characters that apparently I had created on the fly and then never put any single enhancement into. So I was 23 with empty enhancements.
Ew.
And I thought, well, I logged in and I heard that you weren't going to be on. I thought, well, I'll just go and I'll go to the university in Steel Canyon and I'll make a few like accuracies. So if nothing else, I don't keep on missing, because I don't mind doing low damage, but if I'm missing all the time, I get really aggravated.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And so I started the process there, and I'm thinking, well, I'll just wait and see what happens for pickup groups, or I'll just run solo missions, one of the two. And of course, once I started the process, I'm like, well, I'll just keep on adding. I should probably put some damage in this, and I should probably sock it out stamina, and now I'm totally enhanced out with IOs. So I feel less bad about it because I'm not entirely useless. I'm just kind of mostly useless. There we go. That was 4 levels. I'm gonna put some. I have no idea. I have no plan with this character. I don't know that I had one. In fact, I was just browsing past it, thinking, okay, what character should I play tonight? Like, I don't remember where I left this one, and I don't remember what the gameplay was like. I think the last time I played it was probably back in June.
Mm-hmm.
And great group. I'm toast. Wait. Are we done? We're not done. Great group, they said. See, nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right, obscure. What is this? Tap the essence, increasing. Wait. What? It's a heal. Do I care about a heal? It's on a 1-minute timer. Oh, it's one target. Nah, don't care about it. All right, what else do I need here? Dark blast. I have hasten. What else do I need? Don't need conceal. I'll start with the fighting pool. Alright, here we go. We're off. Alright, train to a new level of power. We need one into there for sure. And one on each one of those. Oh, poop, I'm only level 20 something. Alright. Next level. Life drain. Do I need life drain? Dang it. Cloak of Fear. Press of Gloom. Wait, regeneration rate is for healing. Alright, we'll take it. One there. Don't care about that one. One there. Alright. Oh, Talos. Yeah, I don't know what I just did, but that's okay. Talos. So it was at least a cool day for all of your moving.
Yeah, no, the weather was perfect, and Lance came by. He's lost 30 pounds.
3 pounds?
Yeah, 30 pounds. He went, I
30
guess,
pounds.
30 pounds. So I guess, remember how he was saying how he was having all the weird neck and back pain and everything?
Mm-hmm.
He went on to a strict anti-inflammatory diet.
Uh-huh.
Cut out all the gluten, bread, dairy, all of that, and just went on like strict Mediterranean dairy-free, essentially.
Interesting. Yeah,
But
my advice to him when he talked to me about it was I just, like, I was careful about what I ate, and I made sure to get into the gym and work my core.
yeah, yep, yeah. But the food thing's been really helpful for him. He said he feels a lot better,
That's good.
and he's I guess he had started having some vision issues as well, and that's actually improving some
Oh, that's good.
on the anti-inflammatory diet. So
D magic.
food worked wonders.
Yeah, it does. A magic vendor. Is there one around? Taylor Mutant Magic Store. I'm gonna go put something into this. Something. One of the things I can't see online is I can't see phone or the
Chat.
telephone wires. So the,
Oh,
the power wires.
oh.
So I ended up
Yeah.
face planting into all of them. Alright, so you go there. What do I need? I need damage, accuracy. Alright. Damage, accuracy. So one accuracy, damage, and endurance reduction. Accuracy goes there. Damage, and endurance reduction. Alright. Was it just Lance, or did you have additional help?
Plants. I didn't really need anybody else.
No.
Just dressers and mattresses. We moved everything in 30 minutes.
It sounds like you guys were pretty busy for that 30 minutes.
It's more just the jigsaw, where it's Liv's stuff has to come down to my room, and then William's stuff has to go over to her room, and then my stuff has to go up into his room.
Mm-hmm.
But we
There's
broke
enough
everything
space
down.
in the big room, I would think, to park stuff there.
Yeah. Well, most of it right now, like most of my room, is in the living room because we painted Olivia's room first.
Oh, I see. Oh, goodness.
So I had to like move everything out, and then we had to paint. We had to bring her stuff down, but then let it sit while everything was drying. So I moved all that in late tonight, and put the bed together. And William helped me put the bed together, and then climbed up on top because he says, "Mama, you can't fit up here," because it's the tall loft bed. Mm-hmm. And he climbed up there and made the bed for her since she was out at a birthday party.
Here I am using the black hole again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently blinded. I am blound. There you go.
It's very strategic. Oh, look at it. Yeah, just repelling them as they come near you, huh?
Yeah. Ooh. They confuse me now. I'm no longer its friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting knocked back. Yeah, so I'm getting knocked around from it. You can't attack me. Alright, I'm back again. Alright.
Oh, remember when I told you I was like all itchy in my bed spot and I couldn't figure out why? Do you know who's been climbing into my bed spot? Frickin' Charlie.
Oh.
It's Charlie. I came in and he had himself all, I've got that that like special like pillow.
Uh-huh.
That like you can get all the positions in and stuff. I come in the room and he's like all nestled up in it with like a leg tucked over one side and his head on the other. Frippin' lounging. And because he's got that like stiff hair, when the hairs get like embedded in it, it's itchy. Bastard. But yeah. Apparently he's been sneaking in there and cuddling up with my flippin' pillow. He, by the way, was very not comfortable with this swap. Like, cause like Olivia went in the room and I sent him in the room and he was just like, no, I don't sleep with her. I sleep with you.
Uh-huh.
And he tried to escape like 3 times. So.
Oh, I have a life tap. I just forgot about that. Oh, wait, what is this? When did I get this? Oh, I already have that. Never mind. This is the heal. Well, by the time I figured out what the heal was, I had already regenerated enough. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Really excited for the appointment on Thursday. Just because, like, last time I forgot to ask them for a height. Like, the length. Like, I know that they, like, did all the measurements, and I forgot to ask her what it was.
Isn't
And
that something you could just get from them?
Well, yeah, but I'm just going to get an updated one while I'm there, because they're going to remeasure.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to miss now.
Do you need to like upgrade your accuracies?
No, they're as good as they're gonna get with. I have IOs,
Oh,
so they don't go bad. Yeah. Boom. Goes the dynamite. Oop. All right. Gonna knock them whack. Oh, I did it. I don't have a lot of experience with Sentinels.
it's not a class I've played either. Just because I figured I would be good at it.
And I don't really totally grasp the whole defensive vulnerability thing. It flashes up every once in a while when I get all charged up. I don't know what it means. I could look it up, but that requires a bit of effort, and I can't be bothered.
Mm.
Can I click on you? Oh, I can't click on you. And, I'm very pleased with the look. Very, very pleased with the whole overall glowing hands,
The lanterns
the
circling, all
lanterns,
the
the little
yeah.
hand fire thingies. I'm pleased. I think it works. He should be skinnier though, and I'll have to address that at some point.
Why do you think he should be skinnier?
Because he's a mummy, They don't have a lot of meat in their bones. If it is, it'd be
Human
jerky.
Hotep in the movie The Mummy was not too skinny.
Yeah, but that was after I suppose. That was after he
Regenerated?
sucked all of the stuff out of people.
Yeah, that's true. He was kind of plumping himself out.
When he started
way,
out, he was very much
a skeleton.
desiccated.
Yeah. Oh, we should start a movie list for next month.
Yeah, except now I've heard what movies you like. I'm a little. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is the one you've watched the most.
It's not the one I've watched the most. I've seen it like 6 times. The movie I've watched the most is probably There's Something About Mary.
The one I've watched the most is probably The Sixth Sense.
I've seen that one.
I'm kidding. You can only watch that movie one time, and then the rest it's spoiled for everything else. Because it's got that surprise twist ending, which, if you know, is no longer a surprise. So.
Yeah. What was the space movie that we talked about where it's like in parallel universes with Matthew McConaughey?
That's what you talked about. Interstellar.
Interstellar. Yes.
I wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, I remember that. I Inception I've seen like 3 times, just because I feel like the first time is like a mind fuck, and then the next time you try to catch things that you missed that like built on the ending from the first time. Um, I've probably seen The Fountain half a dozen times. The Prestige 3 or 4 times.
The Prestige is kind of like Sixth Sense, though. I mean, once you know the ending for it, kind of.
Yeah, but I look at those things. You and I are very different in the sense that you actually pick up on clues.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd figured out some of the stuff before the end of the movie, sure.
Right. I'm oblivious, both in real and in virtual worlds. So for me, these endings come up, and I'm like, what? And then I go back and watch it again and try to see if I can figure out how it, like, did I miss something?
And inevitably, yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I rewatch them, not because of the ending, but because I'm trying to figure out how they got there.
So then after that rewatch, don't you pretty much have it figured out?
Yeah, but then if the characters or the dialogue or the personalities were enjoyable, I will watch it again. Or there's movies I watch just because I enjoy the soundtrack. Moana, love the soundtrack. I'd watch that movie over and over again. I have watched that movie over and over again. Like, I enjoyed it just as much watching it with you as I did any of the other 11 times I've watched it with the kids. The soundtrack's fantastic. It's the same reason I used to watch The Fountain. I loved Darren Aronofsky, of course.
Well, that's a pretty good heel.
So it's like, and that's a huge part of my Naruto obsession for anime. I just love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fantastic.
So that, well, my suggestion then is one you probably already have seen everything of, and that is Cowboy Bebop has got the best soundtrack of
Yeah,
any
I
anime
watched
out there.
those. I watched those like between the age of 18 and 21. I was watching Cowboy Bebop when it was on Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm. They have got the kind of the jazz portion of it is it's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's nice.
3, 4. Oh, I think we're having an advertisement. Let's move over here. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. Maybe go here. All right. So I think the nice thing about the Sentinel is I'm not squishy. I mean, I'm kind of squishy, but I'm not as squishy as a lot of the casters out there because they're kind of a combination of blaster with a little bit of armor.
Uh-huh.
So I have my little armors running. Well, hello. Elevator. Me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear something. Now, I'm not tough enough. These are 5 levels above me. I'm not tough enough to actually take out one of these on my own. I'm tempted to take a look at least. Yeah, I'll go down and help those guys. Never mind, they're here.
You know what's gonna suck is like right now. I have so much heartburn. I gotta go all the way downstairs out to the kitchen.
For what?
And it used to be so close.
Is it something in the kitchen that could actually not be in the kitchen?
Oh yeah. It'll get relocated. I'm gonna put a mini fridge in here.
It's a good plan.
A mini fridge and a bottle warmer.
Stop shocking me. Stop it. Stop it.
What do I end up doing today?
I moved the truck back into the driveway. Now that the Mercedes is pretty much done. And took the injector pump apart again because I did not fix it before you guys got here. So I just slapped it back together again so I could move it back out to the street. So now I'm going to fix that. I got it taken apart and I have the kit to rebuild it. I'll just probably rebuild it tomorrow. That's the theory, at least. I have the parts for it, maybe not the skill, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff out there. I'm just gonna walk back over here. It's such a bottleneck there, I can't do much. Going in. Schwank. Oh, where did that go? Somebody's pulling again. Yeah. I have one attack that has it's like cone attack, and it has a knockback on it. And I'd forgotten that because, again, I hadn't played this character since I made it probably, and even then I probably never really grouped anybody. And I mean, the first attack that I walked in with this group was I walked in and I basically blew all of the entire group away from the tanker, who had just kind of collected them into a nice little ball. Oh, crap. I had to shuffle it out of my attack chain. Stopped knocking stuff away. I'll have to go through the process of getting a knockback to knockdown thingy majigger. But anyhow, yeah, that's it. Assuming that I can actually get the truck figured out. And then when the red Mustang gets shuffled into the driveway and I do a paint correction on it, my goal is to see if I can't get it in the paper and advertised by the end of the month. Yeah, there's a knockback. I mean, I don't feel that bad. My hits are not that much lower than their hits are.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't hit as often. Oh, wait some more. Doop, doop. Portal. Do you think that that the kids would be any good at doing Portal 2 together? Or would they argue to the point in time where there'd be a bloodshed?
You know, I don't know. It'd be really interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
I think the big disconnect for them is that they love working together until one of them doesn't listen to the advice of the other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, as soon as there's dissent, it
Descent?
becomes problematic. Dissent.
Okay.
So that can be problematic.
I mean, we rocked it pretty well.
Yeah. We don't really argue though, do we?
Oh, you're so wrong on that.
Do
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so I have days where I might be more contentious.
Well, there are days that you just want to fight. And you pick the strangest, most insignificant things to fight about. Nothing, even you would admit, nothing, it's not important. But you got the boxer in you, apparently, and sometimes it comes out. I mean, it takes two people to argue, and I don't tend to play along, so.
Yeah.
What does defense of opportunity mean? I don't understand that. No idea what that means. Last portal. Pew, 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 pew. So then, as I was hiding in amidst this black hole, shoot, I just did it again. I was like, what kind of character is it that could attack but yet have the black hole? And why don't I have one of those? I'm thinking Dominators would actually have a black hole, and then they would also have attacks. Then I'm thinking, well, what one of those would be the coolest looking set of powers to combine? I don't care about, how it functions. I just want it to look cool. Because, who cares about how they function? The powers that look good together. Nope, not too far away. Man, I miss all the time with that one attack.
You use costume design as a way to display your inner artistry.
Oh, all villains? Crappy. I'm very particular about certain things on it, which are bothersome even to me. Like, that color is just not quite the right shade. And then I had to tweak it. Like, I've got a character who has one of those glowing swords. And I had to use, before I got to, like, level 2, I had to make a different version, different color of each one of the glowing swords to see which one I liked using the most. And which one would just bother me. And, yeah, I still have it. It's, I think it's called Jace. It's, don't play it at all, but I discovered I don't like any of the colors enough to play it. And so my theme is kind of rendered null and void. Oh, another level. Boink, spoink. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Let's get out of here. Well, if you're tired, you don't have to stay up and talk to me. I'm just gonna keep on playing with this pickup group, I think.
Yeah.
I know your pauses are getting longer, and
Well,
you're resting for a reason.
I have heartburn.
Yeah.
You know how it is for me this time of night usually.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Not easy having the rockin' boobs.
Yeah. And I'm all itchy. I'm so itchy today. I mean, I guess I'm always itchy, aren't I?
No, no, you're not.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm always itchy here.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
There was a community post where everybody was complaining about water quality and
Mm-hmm.
how they were contacting the sewer. Remember I told you that like we're already over capacity for sewer here?
Right, right, and they're compensating for it by putting massive amounts of chemicals into the water.
Right. There's tons of people that are complaining that their water smells and tastes bad when it comes out of the tap.
Mm-hmm.
And they've
It's
been
not
calling the
not
water
clear.
company. Well, it's clear.
It's not. It's not. It's not at all clear.
Um, but that when they contact the water company is blaming the people. They're saying it's your pipes that have the issue. That's what it is. But there was a whole bunch of us that were all in the same neighborhood. And you know what came out? Somebody posted a picture and said that the sewer line blew down the street. And that the crews were out tearing the road up to fix everything. But it's our houses. It's us. It's us with these bad pipes
Mm-hmm.
causing all these problems.
Mm-hmm. Cloak of Fear. So what does this do? Gonna guess it fears. Yep. Oh, look at little spooky things going around my face. Spooky. Ooh, ooh, spooky.
Does that mean you're terrorized?
It means I'm terrorizing them.
Oh.
See? Look. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Go stand next to this guy. What's up, buddy? I'm blind now, of course. First thing he does is I wanted to show you his reaction. He tosses a grenade and blinds me. I have no idea where he is. But anyhow, the idea behind it is they're supposed to terrorize anybody who comes up next to me. It makes it harder for them to hit me. I'm gonna have one problem here, and it's gonna be that I'm gonna outlevel my the few things I have with SOs in them pretty quick.
I just remembered why I never liked sleeping in this room.
Traffic?
No, no, the mechanical vibration from the ceiling fans on the first floor transmit through the floor.
I see.
So there's, I can sleep through a lot of things. Like you've seen that. You know what I mean? Where the TV's on or whatever's happening, I can sleep through it.
Yeah, you slept through me leveling you in Borderlands.
Yes, I did. like 3 feet away from you. But
Slept.
certain pitches,
Like what's
like
up
in
pitches?
frequency, like they really, 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 really bother me. And like I can already hear it, and I remember how obsessively I wanted to get out of this effing room.
Do you have any sort of echo devices there?
Yeah.
Is that a no or yes? I couldn't make it out.
Yes, yes, I do.
Just have them play rain sounds.
Yeah.
If you do a play rain sounds on loop thing, it'll just quietly play rain sounds all night and it mutes a lot of those sounds.
I know, but it's like the frequency is one of those where I can hear it going like in the background.
Right. And the idea behind it is that the rain is a white noise that blocks out that sound. You don't have to listen to me.
Yeah, I'll try it. But I've tried that before. I've had all kinds of things that play in the background, and it's always bothered me here. It's okay.
The the house, one of the houses I used to live in, was right on a very busy road, and there's a lot of racing sounds going back and forth all the time at night. And
Oh, I have that here too.
really, it's like half. It's not even like two full lanes on that street.
I know, but it's all the high school kids because the high school and stuff is right there. So whenever, like right now, it's football season, and when they have games that get out at like 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock at night, everyone's like zooming down the road going 45, 50 on that like little 2-lane nothing.
It's not two
And
lanes.
the police do not care. Well, 2 lanes is one going each direction. So, I mean, I guess it's a 1 lane. But the police don't care. We've all tried to call. We asked for a speed bump. We asked for a traffic sign. They put like a little speed sign and then said that was it.
Speed bumps are never effective.
Well, yeah. For a while, we had this really evil plot where we were gonna just make a cardboard cutout of a kid on a string. But thought we would unduly traumatize some inattentive high schooler, and they would just drive into one of our houses.
Odds are probably better of that happening.
Yeah. But that's why I don't like having the cats out or anything like that outside. why I put Charlie in all that neon light up like gear.
Yeah. For a moment, when you say you don't like having the cat out, I was thinking,
You thought about the other.
I was thinking code. I'm like, well, I mean, that would be even a bigger distraction for high schoolers driving by, I guess.
Oh gosh, you're dirty.
But it's very clean. I could eat off of it. All right.
Yeah, you got a commercial running.
Not on my screen.
Yeah, do for me. I just tried to skip it. That's why it gave me the. It turned my audio back on when I tried to skip.
Gotcha. Well, you got to get those Benjamins in.
I know we might make a whole 23 cents off of this. I should say you. It's your money. It is your stream.
I'd be willing to split the 23 cents with you.
Would you really?
I would.
It's very generous of you.
No idea what that defensive opportunity thing means. So here's the thing. Again, I haven't died. Why haven't I not died?
Oh, you're 2 hours in.
I'm very under level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the group's okay. They're not fantastic. This is about as high as this group could go without just getting wiped. Confused, blinded, immobilized. Alright, now I'm just immobilized.
All your inspirations are full, so that's helpful. But
Yeah,
they're not necessarily full with helpful colors.
well, I mean, they're full because I'm not using them. You know? I haven't died. I haven't really been in any sort of danger. I mean, I've gotten close a couple times, but I managed to get out of it. I've had these testicles on me the entire time I've been standing here. Gotta admit, you might like that sort of thing. I don't like having somebody's testicles resting on me. I don't like them hitting my dangly bits from underneath.
I'm just going to say that that's a selective preference. It's not like you just want any testicles on you.
Alright.
All right.
I just got a badge of some sort.
Is that a testicle badge?
No. 7th generation Paragon Protector. Whatever that means. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how I'm alive. I'm not hiding. I'm stuck in quicksand. There we go. Yeah, I go for the theme. The theme works for me. I like the wrapping up bandages look. Attack thingy. Oh, it's that room. It's room with all the generators. How'd they get? Oh. What's left to go here? I got a nuke at 32. I got a disorient. Self-res. That's interesting.
I texted my sister today. She asked how you were doing. I said fine. And Lance said to make sure I told you hi, by the way.
Yeah.
But my sister's gonna go look at another apartment next week. I'm glad she's sticking with it. So, the contractor was running late today, so he's gonna come by tomorrow afternoon instead.
I like how some well-meaning person always tries to res you right in the middle of combat, and then you immediately die again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they've got like the Phoenix one where you come back like full of rage and like full health, it's not so bad.
Yeah, but if you're like a tanker, you come back and all of your armor toggles are off.
Oh yeah. You're just gonna setting yourself up to get one shot.
Pretty much. Yeah, I need to be skinnier.
Oh, you don't. I like you as you are.
Don't not fat shame me. Alright. It's an interesting character set. I kinda like it. They saw me. Frick, I'm taunted. Frick. Oops, sorry about that.
Did I boot myself or did you leave and come back?
It was me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It was me. I caught whenever I catch the power thing on the microphone when I move it, it disconnects from
Yeah.
Discord, but it doesn't disconnect from anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little weird.
It's all good. You know, I just realized how swollen my legs are today. Tonight. They're probably all the stairs. A little chunkier than usual. That's not helping.
That's okay, this is a little weird. I never been in serious trouble
Mm-hmm.
with this. Oh, give me some. Give me something. Pew. Alright, what I get? Enforced morale. Oh,
Sounds like work.
I'm sorry, what?
Sounds just like work. Enforced morale.
Yeah. All you need is just to get a pool table. Problem solved.
Right? We'll all be so much happier.
Because everybody knows that people don't work for money. They work so that they can play pool.
Mm-hmm. I used to feel that way when I was in support, and they would be like, hey everybody, we're gonna buy all of you like lunch today, or buy all of you
I'm
pizza.
like,
Be
just give
like,
me the
I'd
money.
rather,
Give me the
I'd
money.
rather you all, I'd rather you give me a raise of like 50 cents an hour.
Tell you what,
No.
why don't you give us a week, or we don't have to worry about the half an hour lunch. So
Oh, they tried that.
yeah,
Do you remember when they tried that, where
yeah,
everybody got like an extra 30 minutes,
hmm,
and it was mass chaos because no one could get off the phone in time?
which was a failure of execution, not of ideas. And the reason I say it's a failure of execution is because it was my idea.
Yeah.
When I talked to, was it before there was anybody else, I tried to work with a guy named Mike Switzer, who ended up being a manager in support area in the office here. And he'd said, I wrote the check for this last support thing, appreciation week, and he goes, it's embarrassing how little we spent on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, it's no sacrifice, and it's just a gesture, and you're doing a bunch of activities for people who can't get off the telephone anyhow.
Right.
So
Exactly.
what you're seeing is you're seeing all the people that are supervisors, or the non-essentials, are doing all of this stuff, while the
Mm-hmm.
people you're trying to appreciate are just getting more pissed about it.
Pretty much.
And he said,
Yeah.
what is your suggestion? I said, well, give them something that they want. Give them a bonus. You know, we're to show that we appreciate you. Everybody's going to get $50 gift certificates or gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Even if they gave them to the freaking calf, they could have done it to the calf, and so that people had free food whenever they picked, instead of it being something scheduled where, if depending on when you got off the phone, depended what you had left.
yeah, gift card. Give them extra time off, so that because everybody lives by the schedule so much and support.
Mm-hmm.
Like go an extra half an hour. None
Yeah.
of the stuff, making puzzles. Not
Oh,
something
that.
everybody really cares about. The
Yeah.
trivia for the supervisors, who gives a shit? The questions, the quizzes in email just annoy people.
Mm.
And I'm like, the whole thing is just tone deaf. And it's only happening because they feel like other companies do it, and so they're going to do it.
Yeah. Well, the new head of HR came from Google, and he thinks that this is apparently, I don't know if it's a mistake, and they think we haven't already been doing all this fluffy bullshit, but it's going to be an even harder turn in that direction.
And they're going to keep on losing people.
Mm.
And maybe
You know,
that's
it's
the goal.
interesting.
Don't know.
I talked to the telemedicine team, and they were like, "Oh, we flew our whole team out to a conference, the whole team." And they were like, everybody got their CE at the same time. We had dinners, we did activities, and they're like, we did it with all of us. And so she's like, we were just off for the weekend. And I guess they do that. Well, it's not everybody. They do it twice a year, and they split the group so that there's coverage for the weekend.
Mm.
But to me, that's like fantastic to give your team a weekend and be like, get in your credits, socialize, go somewhere new, and we're going to pay for all of it. So, and they honestly, it works in their favor because they get, by booking, 50 or 100 of them at a time, they get a discount because they've gotten so many people to register and they book so many hotel rooms and everything like that. So, I mean, it's smart, and it's team building, and it's social, and it's the kind of thing people like,
That's also a
you
write
know?
off.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right, where are we? What are we doing?
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Contractions plus kicks are, it's a mood. That's a ooh, feeling. I mean, I get why it's happening. I feel like if I was in a bubble and every so often my bubble decided it was going to shrink by 25%, I'd be pissed. Or at least maybe panicked. I would probably not be pissed. I would panic and
See
be like, "Oh my
now,
god."
we're coming from different areas on that because when I'm in a snug area and it gets more snug, I like it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. All right, so I leveled. All right. Can't take
Not
anything
sure.
there.
Ticks are signs of approval.
All right, so I got that. So that goes over here with everything else. And I need to get skinnier. Okay.
Is skinnier something that you can do at the tailor, or do you have to go to the doctor?
Um, it depends. I've seen it there that has popped up in different areas now.
Yeah.
Um, but apparently not in pocket D. So I'm gonna go to the one place icon. Couldn't think of the name.
Oh my goodness. Well, yesterday we ended at 129, and at the moment we're at 106 kicks.
Yeah. Are you seeing common times or not? I mean, two days is not a data set, but
No. Um, Late this time of night, very active. Um, I mean, I've probably gotten kicked at least 10 times in the last 5 minutes, if not more. Um, I think yesterday too. The lull period, this is going to bode so poorly for sleeping. Seems to be like midday, like that 12 to 4 window. Seems to be quiet.
skinnier.
The 12 to 4 window, and then the 4 to 8 a.m. window is pretty quiet.
All right, I think this works for me. Well, it's gonna cost me 100,000. Really?
Do you need money?
No,
Influence? Infamy? I don't
no,
know if you're good or bad. You're good, aren't you?
I'm good. Go back.
It's just me who likes to be bad so much.
Well, it's not as easy to find pickup groups on the red side. So I tend to hang out on blue if I'm gonna be on my own.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
All right,
I get it.
that works. What did I pick up? Fighting. So we'll go with the flex theme. Primary, secondary, those are all fine. All right.
So when I was growing up, Because my biological father is Jamaican. My mom's family is French Canadian. They used to make fun of me and say I was Janadian. I mean, I guess it's not really making fun of someone. You're just really kind of creating a short little acronym. Um,
Doesn't Tiger Woods refer to himself as being Blasian?
yes, yes, yes. So I guess it's kind of similar to that, but we have how would you say una mezcla? Um, how do you say that in English? Um, quite a mix of backgrounds between the two of us.
Yeah,
You're German, and where is Edinburgh? Is it Scotland or
Scotland.
England? Yeah,
Scotland, but it's not Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
There's a lake in. It depends on when you're asking about it. It's either in northern
Hmm.
England or southern Scotland, which is apparently where my dad traces his actual roots back to.
Hmm.
Um, Blackburn, Birn, was the original, but then it became Americanized after that.
Hmm.
But then he was adopted by Sam, who was 100% Danish. So Danish that he came with his parents on a ship across the Atlantic, and he was processed in Ellis Island when he was 4.
Hmm.
His whole family moved countries from Lolland, Denmark, a little island off the coast of it, to the United States, and they had all of their belongings in one little chest. Not like your magnificent chest. One small,
Hmm.
non-copious, not round, pointy chest. And because it was common at that time, it would be must have been late 1800s, early 1900s.
Hmm.
The entire family settled in the Midwest because that's where Danish people settled. There were already communities, especially in the northern Wisconsin and most of Minnesota, um, where Norwegians, Danish, Swedish, um, all of them tended to settle. My mom's side is her dad, my grandpa. They emigrated. He emigrated also as a child. He was not born in the United States. So I'm basically second generation U.S. on both sides. Um, he emigrated from Hamburg, Germany, or Hamburg, with his parents, and they settled in Chaseburg, Wisconsin. And but I think I mentioned this possibly in training during a break that my mom's family is responsible for one of the ugliest dog breeds ever made.
No, what breed is that?
The Corthell's Griffin.
Does it look uglier than the Brussels Griffon?
It's the same
Griffin?
thing.
Oh.
They have the same. It's the same breed, but if
Mhm.
you look back on it, the name of it is actually Corthell's. It looks like it's a bunch of different dogs stuck together.
Yep, yep, yeah. The face is very interesting.
Very wire coat.
Hmm.
Apparently, an exceptionally good hunting dog.
Yeah, I've yet to meet one I don't like. I've seen like three or four through the practice
Hmm.
when I was working, and the temperament's lovely.
Yeah, yeah. So
They're
so
just
they
interesting to look at.
yeah they ended up they came from, I think it was Norway. I think they immigrated out of Oslo,
Hmm.
and they back in the 1800s, his family came from Norway. They settled in Paris, in the Paris area for quite some time, for a couple generations, and then a bunch of them moved to Germany, which is not that far away from Paris. Hamburg, Germany is not that far away, and they set up shop there. So the weirdest thing is the person who is responsible for the Corthels or Brussels Griffin. If you look him up,
Mm-hmm.
they have a very, very old picture, like 1800s picture of him. He looks like I
Mm-hmm.
do in my senior picture.
Really?
It's bizarre. Very, very strange. Um, yeah. So I guess, and you don't make it out of alive. If you're in Norway, you have Norwegian blood, and they were in France for a couple generations, so they've got French blood in there too. And then they're still in Germany for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So German there as well, but mostly Norwegian and Scottish. If you go back to the root of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, it's a very interesting targeted question. Don't know the reason, don't care. But I figured it must have come up in conversation recently.
Um, it did, but kind of looking at like combinations
Hmm.
too,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, the because growing up when I was born, World War II had been over for a generation, but my dad had served and all my uncles had served, and my mom being German and her parents speaking German um, natively was one of those things where they were very frowned upon. We look at how um, how the world responded to 9/11 regarding anybody who had a Middle Eastern look, regardless of what their actual history was or what they believe or what country they're from. There was this certain amount of disbelief or this little suspicion regarding it. You got to figure for the first half of the 20th century, that was very common for people who were looking at Germans from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the people who emigrated into the United States had done so, 20, 30, 40 years before that ever happened. Their families came, but they still felt
Right.
the need to try to prove to everybody that they were on the right side. So there was a huge effort to obviously get troops in, but the volunteers from with German backgrounds were by a percentage very, very high
Mm.
for those who served. All right,
Yeah.
don't want to play with this character anymore. What do I have? Do I have any money? I think I have any money. Any salvage? Don't think so. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I have my long range teleport. No, so I'm going to go park my butt on this line. And I'm going to take a look and see what I can do with. And of course, the problem I have is if I create a Dominator that has that black hole, I don't get the black hole until 32. So what's going to happen is I'm going to find a concept that I like. I'm going to play it. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I can't play this. And then it's going to sit
Mm.
because that's how I roll.
Not necessarily. You could farm it to 32 as well. I could see you doing that one.
Yeah, I don't always like to. It's not a familiar class to me.
Yeah.
If it's something that
And then you
I've
do
played a
start
lot,
to have no idea how to play it and it be that far along.
right, right. If it's a class I've played a lot, then I'm fine with it. But if not, then what would it be? A science? Sure, let's go science. What is this? Temporal Warrior player versus player only? Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember seeing this checkbox before. I could be wrong. Crowd control. Dominator. Holy. Oh, the helicopter really wanted to get close to the ground. Okay, so we go. I don't want to do lift. Lift sucks. Do crush. All right, so don't want dark assault because I don't like the look of it. Don't like earth assault because it shakes everything. Don't like that. Nope. Too much knockback. Done that. No. Maybe. Maybe. Boosting your own. It's a heal. Damage. This has got possibilities.
So is it the combination of I want to pick a certain aesthetic, but then the play style has to reflect that aesthetic in a way that makes it make sense for your vision?
Like my vision, like my eyesight vision?
No.
Hold on a second. Sorry. I moved my microphone again. Yeah, I mean, there are certain things like I've just done Savage Assault. I know for a fact that Call Swarm bothers me. The constant
Yeah.
all the time really annoys me. This is new. Scream, shockwave, knockback. Deafening wave. That's interesting. So I don't want to do something I just done. So Thorny Assault, probably not interested in. Doesn't really match. Savage Assault is the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. I've done Radioactive like crazy. I don't think I want to do this either. So I'm thinking this.
I'm hearing a sound in the house that I don't know what it is. And it's mechanical,
Yeah.
but let me see if the sump is running. Maybe it's the sump. Maybe this whole time that
Maybe it is. All right. Let me see what I have for ideas for costume. I had to change my desk setup, so I stopped doing that.
just a time or two more, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What do I have? I need to go to here. I got costumes. I have a folder where I've put in costume ideas. I got 65 different pictures. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What are you? Oh, it's an evil skeleton. Evil skeleton clown, which I can never play with Zach. I could do a variation of my broken brain. It's a possibility. Do I have... Let me see if I actually have a copy of him. Broken. Okay, wrong guy. Or is it the wrong guy? Alright, so we go back. And give him a different head. Take his height down. Pull his physique out a little bit.
Okay. So what has happened is Liv has set the fan to its highest mechanical capacity. Why? Dunno. The house is 64 degrees. Does she need the fan to be that high? No. But that's what she set it to.
Oh, I can't do traumatic brain injury. Oh, but traumatic brain is available. Yes. All right.
Oh my god, dear.
What?
Nothing.
Do you not approve of my name?
Yeah.
You need it to be
It's very
skinnier.
creative. You would use it whether I approved of it or not.
Well, yeah, I just want to... Is that better? His arms are wrong. What's going on with this suit? I don't like it. It's the right color. Oh my goodness. Basic. Oh, snazzy.
Well.
Gotta do something different with the... Don't want a Baron without the vest. I can do a tuxedo. It doesn't look right. Gloves.
They're like Joker colors. Is that purple and green?
And orange. If I do bare hands. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. All right. How about brain trauma? Is that in here? Damn it. All right. So we got our little bubbles. We have our pathing bubbles. We've got there we go. All right, we need to change the colors here. I'm gonna go with the purple theme. What's the secondary? Green? Different green? Darker green? Go with that. And this is my process. Wait.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Wait, what does this look like? Comes out of my brain. All right. What does this one look like? Comes out of my hand.
Well, but this is the thing, is it's not just right now, because you're going to play this up to somewhere around level 10, and then continually tweak it the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. All right, I'm going to match
Okay,
the
no, I
crossbow.
just used this attack. I don't like the color scheme.
Oh, I'll end up tweaking it well past level 10. Mental blast. I'm kind of liking the mix, though. The purple bubbles might end up being too much. All right, we're going with it. No. Hero. Yes. That last screen is all squished for some reason on like everything that I've played. The little
That's weird.
loading screen.
Hmm.
All right, so we need to make this look right. We go to here, we go to global, we go to team. We disable general because apparently people think this is a place to go and spout off all their random thoughts. Which
People are looking for friends.
I don't care. No, it's not about that. It's just they just go and they make sound. It's like a toddler who discovers that they have a voice.
I love how your I don't care was so smooth and nonchalant.
I'm sorry, what?
'Cause I said, people are looking for friends, and you were like, I don't care.
Oh, I don't. I don't care.
But so it was just such a smooth and nonchalant response. I don't care that people want friends.
I'm not here to make friends. Eric the Viking, one of the best unseen movies ever. I'm here to make friends. It's one of the last little things where Monty Python people were all together. Not to lose your temper until the heat of battle. Prestige powers. We gotta revoke what I have. And Science? I think I'm science.
Mm-hmm.
Santimo. Nemesis. And I don't care. I've never used the undead slaying axe. So I'm just gonna.
The only time it ever gets used is when you wind up in a what is it? Circle of Thorns.
Yeah, but even then, by the time I realize that I have it, it's just not worth it. Alright, so movement, I have that. Gonna go with secondary mutation. I think that's it. Alright, so we do secondary mutation, athletic run. That's it.
If they had a character who was extra bendy, I would do hypermobility to go with your traumatic brain.
Well, we know what it's like when we have my traumatic brain and your hypermobility, we get nothing done. I mean, we get a lot of stuff done, but we get nothing done. We'll need to tag these guys. Tag. Takes my brain. All right. I think I'm liking the colors so far.
That's good.
I like that it
That's
takes
usually the
off in
first
one
thing to go
color.
for you.
It takes off in one color and it kind of changes to another color as it goes along. Or no, it's got a green tail. Okay, I see it. I see it now. Eh. Tag. Take that. Oh, damn it. Tag. That's right. Yes, I'm digging it.
Mm.
See, I don't feel bad. He did the same thing. He ran by and threw a dagger at the guy. So he's tagging as well. So this would be similar to your character with fire imps and
To Hermione?
yep, the same class, same idea.
Mm. Now that she's getting close to 50, I'm going to have to get a Deathly Hallows outfit for her.
To somebody that means something, but not to me.
It's when they get to the end. Remember the movie the kids, the last two movies that the kids refused to watch?
Well, I remember one of them apparently being the worst movie in the franchise because nothing happens during all of it.
Yeah, but I think the point is you're supposed to feel how painful it is that nothing's happening, or that very little is happening. But
So that the idea
yeah,
behind the
so the
movie
end of
was
the
to
movie
make
is
sure
pretty
that
much
people
where
felt
it's
the
like,
pain from watching it. It's a really good idea. It's a great concept.
well, it's just you're supposed to feel how frustrated they are, and they've killed off like a couple of the main characters at that point, so you can't even like do filler with like what they're doing because you're supposed to be in the dark and not know the way they have it set up. But
Great idea. Great idea.
uh-huh. What? They like the beginning of it.
Give me 3.
Hmm?
Talking to myself.
Uh,
3, 3, 3. Level 3. Come on. You can do it. Bam.
oh my goodness. I'm getting just, you know, with my speed bag on the inside right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like what I normally do to your boobs.
You're gentler than that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. Can't stop me from thinking about it. They're pretty dense, though. They probably hurt my hands. Train up. All right, give me... What do I need? Hold or mind probe? This is a... Okay, we'll go here. And this is how my brain works. I don't like actually having hand-to-hand attacks on these things. So I tend to not do it. I tend to cycle them out. But then on the other hand, I've got one of my favorite characters is a distance attacker on dual pistols, where I spend most of my time jumping into combat because it's freaking hilarious. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm getting a 4.
So, what is your favorite part of fall?
Well, traditionally it's been the smell, but I haven't really had that quite some time, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I'm a Dominator. I don't get contain. Totally forgot about that. That's it, pretty much. There's a smell, and I'm not sure. I'm sure you get it there as well. You get this mixture of leaves on the trees, leaves down, and then it rains, and you get this fresh, cold, musty smell that's unlike any other time of year. And also pumpkin spice coffee, obviously. Gonna guess you fell asleep because you did not comment on my pumpkin spice coffee. Hello? I wonder if I lost you again. Hold on. Did I lose you again?
No, I just heard you bounce back off and then come back on again.
You didn't hear what I said, though?
I heard the beginning and then you went out.
Yeah, I thought so. I went on this beautiful explanation. I mean, anybody out there can verify it. It's amazing description of the smell of rain in the fall.
Oh, I missed it.
On and the sound that it makes
On all
because
the leaves.
the leaves that are down and the leaves are still in the trees, and there's this musty smell that goes along with it, which is unique to fall. And there's like this hint of crisp, and also pumpkin spice coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously everybody knows pumpkin spice coffee is the best thing in the world. Anybody who wears tight, like skinny jeans, knows this for a fact. Anyhow, I don't know if you still have the stream up or not.
I do. I'm watching you shoot something next to the pond.
Yeah, this is how you basically, as a dominator,
Uh-huh.
for you char it, and then just keep
Uh-huh.
on attacking it. Char,
So you're hitting him in the side hole because you're a brain dude.
yeah. But when you do this and you keep them charred, for
Mm-hmm.
me it's crushed. They can't hit back,
Mm-hmm.
and you just keep on plinking them in the face until they're dead. So your most frequently used power should be char.
Got it.
Because it takes one character entirely out of combat. And usually if it's like one that's going to be most effective, would be one that's off to the side shooting. Like we have like the one that's always sitting in the back plinking us in the face.
Right.
You char that one, he stops shooting at us. And then we go and we deal with him on our own time. Splink. I'm going to keep this up until I get to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to log out for the night.
Okay.
And you are already in the process of falling asleep, so I'm going to let you go. And I'll keep on talking on the stream for the next 10 minutes, but I'm going to let you go off the Discord so you stop. Stop having to
Okay.
respond.
Okay, darling.
Thank you for signing in and talking to me tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was too tired to play.
It's okay. I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
I love you too. She's very cute. I hope our kids look like her. Can I get behind this character? God knows. God only knows. Alright, well, I got this going. Level 4. I have no plan with this character, by the way. Other than the fact that I don't want to take any hand-to-hand attacks. How's that for a plan? Although Psychic Shockwave appears to be point-blank area of effect. That sniper... I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Thinking travel power is what I'm thinking. Well, I'm gonna make a noise on this again. Oh, is it working? Yeah, oh, there we go. Look at that. Alexa, turn off coffee. I told her I had the coffee on. It's been on for a couple hours. Don't tell anybody. Oop, 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 oop. Yes. Gonna fornicate myself right away to the Ouroboros portal. Fornicate, not the right word. Could not think of the right word. That's right. Alright, so let me go and get the portal, which is up top. I have no idea why this character design was built the way it was, but I'm just going to run with it for now. I can always change it. Let me have it. There we go. That was nice. All right. Do I have enough hops? I know I'm just going to travel power, and then I go get the globe on the top of the Capitol building, and we'll take care of the marking Atlas Park thing for long range teleporter later on. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. I have that attack, which is I think this is yeah, this is hand to hand. Knockback. You know, I could see maybe using this. Maybe. But not now. We'll go with flight. Just because I'm lazy. Alright, and then we're going to definitely get rid of the little trails of stuff. I can change, oh, I can change that one. And I can change there. All right, good to go. Okay. Well, it was kind of a meandering night. The pickup group was pretty good. I'm a little surprised that somehow I managed to go in with a Sentinel and not die. It's very unusual for me, especially a character class that I have not played. I can find so many ways and so many reasons to die, and almost all of them have to do with the fact that I'm not very good at this. And I have, Christina refers to herself as having a goldfish brain. I'm so easily distracted by other power sets. Great example right here. Yet another alt of a character combination that I had not thought of until tonight when I was trying to hide myself inside of a black hole. So I guess we'll see how it goes. For those that joined me tonight, appreciate it. Check us out on the YouTubes. We're under the same name. The I Suck AT Gaming. Virtually all of these videos end up being stored over there at some point, and end up rotating in probably a couple weeks after the fact. And check us out. We're going to get our Discord server going pretty quick, and I'm still looking at possibly this week getting set up so that we can run like a Meta Free Monday for a couple hours of gaming without buffs from the pay to win vendor, and not speed rushing things, and just going through all of the missions. Just kind of enjoying the ride as opposed to stampeding to the end. And one thing I'll have to do as well is I think I'll get set up with at least a remedial supergroup base that we can use to get around in occasionally. Although again, traveling is part of the charm in it. So I think that's it. Hope to see you guys again on Friday of next week. If there is any change to the schedule regarding additional days of streaming, notifications should pop in. Just if you want to, please check the notifications option for it, and we'll let you know. Love you guys all. Have a great night.